Hello, welcome everyone. How are you today? I hope you're doing great. My name is Damilola. I welcome you to language class. Today, yes, thank you for clapping. Today, we are going to be learning the initial letter sound E and J. E and J. One more time, E and J. Can you repeat that after me? Say E. Now, J. Again, J. Again, J. Well done. Great job. So quickly, let's just go straight to objectives for the day. At the end of today's lesson, you should be able to identify the letter sound E and J as lowercase letters of the alphabet. You should also be able to sound out letters E and J correctly. Explain what initial letter sound means in your own words. Associate initial letter sound E and J with objects and some other things we need to find out in relation to the letters sounds we're learning today. So let's look at the meaning of initial letter sound. So who can tell me what initial letter sound means? Who can tell me what initial letter sound means? Can anyone tell me what it means? Okay. It means, again, first letter sound. Beautiful. It also means something else. Yes, beginning. Wow. Clap for yourselves. Doing great. I can clap for you now. Well done. So, initial letter sound means beginning letter sound. It also means first letter sound. That's what initial letter sound means. Initial letter sound, it means beginning letter sound or first letter sound. Great job. Let's have some examples and let's see if you can, identify, the first sounds you hear. So I'm going to be showing you some objects. And when I project each one of them, you tell me the name and tell me the first sound you hear when that name is mentioned. So this is, who knows what this is? Who knows? Igloo. Igloo. So I said igloo. When you hear the word igloo, what is the first sound you hear? First sound, beginning sound, initial sound that you hear. The three of them means the same thing. Igloo. E. Well done. E is correct. E is correct. So it is igloo. Can you say it? Igloo. Igloo. That's the sound. And it's in red ink, underlined in red ink. That shows that is a focus. That sound, E. Great job. How about this? How about this? Who knows what this is? A jug. A jug. Yes, you're familiar with this because mommy has it in her kitchen. Great job. Well done. So this is a jug. What is the first sound you hear when I say jug? When I say jug, what is the first sound that you hear? J. Great job. Well done. You're doing great. J. So this is jug. Jug. And the first sound there is J. Can you see it's underlined and in red ink? It means That is what we're focusing on. And it is very important that we know the sound. So let's make the sound again. 1, 2, go. J. Again, J. Again, J. For jug. E for igloo. Great job. Let's go on to the third one. Yes, so who knows what this is? Does anybody know the name, the real name for this particular object? Okay, I'm not interested in the real name now, but I'm going to give you a general name that we call objects like this. This is an insect. 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 This is insect. So when I say insect, what is the first sound you hear? E. Well done. E. Bravo. Good job. Well done. So this is it. Insect. E is underlined in red ink, and E is also in red ink. It is very important. So we have E for igloo. Great job. What about this sound? J for jug. Good attempt there. And this E for insect. Well done. Good job there. Well done, every one of you. You are doing so great. Now we want to focus on the letter sound E and learn how to sound it correctly. I will sound it first. You will repeat after me. That's what we're going to do. So we'll make the sound together. But I will do that first. Then you repeat after me. Here they are. We are going to take it together. But first of all, repeat after me. 1, 2, go. E. 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 Brilliant attempt there. Do you want to take a turn? Okay, go on. I'll repeat after you. 1, 2, go. E. 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 Wow. Great job. Well done, all of you. You're doing great. Now we'll associate the letter sound E with objects. What is this? What is this? Anyone trying? Igloo. Igloo. Beginning letter sound there is E. Good job. Can you see it here? In red ink. That's the E sound. E letter sound. E letter sound. E for igloo. E for igloo. Where do you find igloo? Where can one find this? In places where snow falls, where there is ice. Good job. Beautiful. In places like America. Good. Germany. Good. All those places, you find snow there. When the season comes, you can find this in the snow area. What is this? Oh, actually, someone knows the name. Dragonfly. Yeah, you're right. But for the purpose of this lesson, we're not going to call it dragonfly. Yes, that is the name. There's another name, a general name. Insects. Insects. Brilliant answer there. Insect. Insect. What's the first sound for insect? E. Again, E. Here it comes. E for insect. E for insect. Brilliant. We're still associating E with objects. Who knows what this is? What is this? It's not a lizard. It looks like, but it is not. Who knows what this is? Okay, I'll tell you. Iguana. 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 That's the name. Iguana. That's the name. E for iguana. E for iguana. E in red ink, underlined, because that is what we're focusing on in this lesson. How about this? How about this? Ink. Ink. Ink in this container it's fell off. Okay, and poured out of the battery. Ink. This is ink. What do you use ink for? You use it to write. So you must have a special pen to draw the ink into the pen and then write. So this is ink. Ink. E for ink. E for ink. Now we're done with the associating it with E sound with objects. Let's move on. We're going to take on the initial letter sound J. Initial letter sound J. That's what we're taking on right now. We're going to take that on. Initial letter sound J. Here they come. Great. As usual, I will make the sound. You will repeat after me. Then we'll switch position. You will make the sound. I will then repeat after you. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. When you do, I will correct you. Let's go. J. Again. J. 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 Can you try? Go ahead. Good. J. 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 Beautiful. Well done. This is the correct way to make the sound. Can we do it one more time together? J. J. Again. J. Try again. J. For the last time. J. Amazing children. Well done. Introducing initial letter sound J. We are going to associate the J with objects now. We are going to associate J with objects. The sound J. What is this? Jeans. Correct. Jeans actually begins with the letter sound J. What else can you call it? Jacket. Good. Jacket. Jeans jacket. Good. So when I say jacket, what's the first sound you hear? What's the initial sound you hear? What's the beginning sound you hear? The three of them, remember, means the same thing. What is the sound you hear in jacket? J, j. Well done. Aha, this looks familiar. Tasty. What is this? Jelly sweets. Good, jelly. Jelly sweets in different color, depending on your taste, preferred taste, all right? Or flavor, right? But this is jelly sweet, jelly sweets. Good. So begins with the letter sound J. Letter sound J. Jelly sweets. How about this? Jet, right? Jet fighter. Who are the people that use this? The armies. They use it to fight war. Yes, jet. What else can you say? It's very fast. When flying it, it's fast. Good. What else can you say? Does it shoot? Yeah. As good as it is, can only be used by the army, military people, right? But what do you call this? It's a jet fighter, jet. What's the first sound you hear when you say jet? Jet. Can you hear the sound? It's very audible. Jet, jelly, jacket. Right? Jacket, jelly, jet. Who can tell me anything else that begins, you hear the first sound and the sound is j. Juice. Good. Juice. J. Good. Well done. We are associating again with objects. This is a jug. Good. Jug. Great. What do you use this for? You can put water in it. Excuse me. You can put water in it. Yes, you can put juice in it. Good. Where can you find this? In the office? At home? At home. Good. Where at home? In the kitchen. Or the dining table. Your thinking caps, they are on. Very active. Well done. Okay, that's correct. You can find them on the dining table with water in them or juice. And it begins with the letter sound J for jug. J for jug. Well done. And this is jip. Who likes it? I do. I love it. Jip. What's the first sound you hear when you say jip? J for jip. J for jug. J for jacket. Good. J for jet. Fantastic. J for jelly. Wow. Good attempt there. Well done. Let's see what's this? Jellyfish. Someone new. the answer, or knows the answer, beg your pardon. Jellyfish. Where do you get this? In the ocean. In the ocean, jellyfish. Good job there. Amazing attempt. Well done. Jellyfish. Here is the name, jellyfish. Say jellyfish. 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 J for jellyfish. J for jug. J for jug. Well done, everyone. Good job there. It's now time for us to practice how to trace and write eventually these letters, the letter sounds we just learned this today. We're still with the topic introducing letter sound, initial letter sound E and J. Now we'll start by practicing how to write the initial letter sound E. You know, normally you should write them in a particular way, not just anyhow, and that is what I want to teach you. To write the letter sound E, this is the way to go about it. So I am going to pick my pen and we'll try and write together. You notice that we have some numbers showing us which direction to go, right? That is to tell you that it is important for you to know which direction you are going to move your pencil or writing material so you write well. This is the number one, the first place to put your writing material. You can see number one, number two. You do not begin from here, you start from here. So put your pencil on number one and take it down. Join the dots. Always come in dot, and you can see the arrow there. Then you go back here and put a dot. Your letter sound E has a small dot up on top of the letter itself. I'm going to do that again. I need you to follow carefully because it is very important to know. You pick your pencil. Where do you start from? Is it from the number 2 or number 1? You would always begin from number 1. And we're going to take it from number 1 and draw it straight down. Join the dotted lines. Can you see? Straight down. It must not be too long. Can you see? Very short. That's E. And then you come here and put your dot. You're done. So it's always from the top, number 1, right straight down to the bottom. You stop. It must not be too long. Then you go back up right on top of it and put a dot. Can you see? That is your E sound. Great job there. I'm going to drop the others and we're going to practice how to write it. Can you see? It's a straight dotted line. 2 of them. Now we're going to write. So where do you start from? Do you begin from the dot up or you start from here? You would always start from here. And you have the dotted lines, just go straight down from the top to the bottom. And you stop. You go back up and put your dots. Can you see it? It's well done. There's no difficulty in that. Just join the dotted lines carefully. Let's go. Carefully. Don't be in a rush. That's it. You go back up and put your dot. That's all. That's all. So you start from the top, right down to the bottom, right down to the bottom. And you go back up and you put your dot. You see it right on top of it. Go straight down, joining the dot dots, go back up and put your dot. That's it. It's very, very easy. Make sure the E sound is not long. It's not a long one. It's usually very short. Okay. Now we're going to go on to the letter sound J and practice how to write it. Let's move on to the next. We're tracing the letter sound J. Every one of them has a pattern to follow. This is J. You begin from here again, from the top, but there's a little flick to the left. Follow the dotted lines, don't stop, and flick. Then go back and put your dots. Let's do it again. We begin from number 1 up here, join the dotted lines straight down, and a little flick to the left. Come back and put your dot. I'm going to erase it and do it all over again so you understand it. It is also not difficult. It is very easy. Just pay attention. Do not be in a rush. Excuse me. Do not be in a rush. Let's go. Join the dotted lines carefully from the top to the bottom, then a very short flick to the left-hand side. Go back up where you have number 2 and put your dot. Let's run down one more time. From number 1, we join the dotted lines, carefully join them, go on and give it a flick, a bit, and then go up and put your dotted, your dots right on top. So let's have the others come down and let's try them. Okay, so let's pick a writing material. Where do I begin from? Do I begin from here? No, good job. I begin from here. You set your writing material right there and start join from one dot to another and then give it a flick to the left-hand side. Go back right up on top of it and give it a dot. Let's do it again. Over it from the top right to the bottom. Give it a flick to the left and go back up and give it a dot. Now let's go on to the last part. Last one from the top. Carefully, slowly join the dotted lines and give it a flick. Go back up and give it your dots. Run it over it again. Gently, gently, and a flick. And then go back and give a dot. That's it. And see, it was not that difficult. Okay. And if you find it difficult, don't worry. Just keep trying. You'll get used to it until you master in your head the direction you have to go. The directionality, that is it. The direction must be written correctly. Beautiful. So, initial letter sound E, you're going to write it without any help now. That's where we are. These dotted dots are to help you know where to start from. Pick your pen or pencils and go there. E. Remember, we start from here. There is another dot that should be on top, but you're starting from here. So let's go right straight down, not too long, and go back right on top and give it your dots. Can you see? Yes. So do it again. Go back up and put your dots. That's it. So let's do this from the top, straight down to the bottom, not too long. Stop, go right on top of it and give it a dot. Go back on it and trace it down again from the top to the bottom and go and put your dot on it. And the last one, bring it right down, great job, and go on top and put your dot. Run it over again from the top to the bottom and give it a dot. Brilliant. Well done. That is the way to go about it. I hope you can see and you will not forget. Please, if you don't get it, make sure you try it all over again. Keep trying until you get it right. Well done. Let's move on to writing initial letter sound J without help. Of course, you'll be given the dot, dot, dot so that you can have a guide. Right, so pick your pens. Let's pick a pencil or pen. I use pen. And now remember, it has a starting point, but then you have to be careful because you're going to flick it to the left-hand side. Let's go. J. Write down. Then you flick it. Then you go back up and give it a dot. You run it over again, right, straight down, give it a flick to the left, and go up and give it a dot. Beautiful. So here you are again. Give it a flick, go back up and give it a dot. Run it down again with a flick. Go back up and give it a dot. And the final one, give it a flick. Go up and give it a dot. Come back, right over it again with a flick. Beautiful. And then a dot. That's it. Your letter sound J. Your letter sound J. Great job, everyone. Well done. It's been a good effort from you all. Thank you for participating and giving it your attention too. Well done. Before we go, let's just look at these others, both the letter sound E and G. I will project some objects. You name them and tell me the first sound you hear of each object. This is jet. I like that. I like that chorus answer. You know it. Jet. What's the first sound you hear? J. Great job. How about this? J. What's the first sound you hear when you see this? When you say jib? J. Good job. How about this? Ink. Ink. Good. What's the first sound for ink? E. Wonderful. Well done. How about this? Igloo. You're correct. Igloo. What's the first sound for igloo? E. Again, E. Well done. And this, jacket, jacket, jacket. What's the first sound for jacket? J, J. Again, J. Again, J. Well done. How about this? Insect. Yes, insect. Insect. Beginning letter sound for insect. E. E. Well done, every one of you. Good job. Well done. I'm proud of all of you. You've done very well. We have come to the end of today's lesson, and I'm just going to ask you to sing this goodbye rhyme to each other, because I enjoyed myself and I believe you did too. So have fun singing this. Sing it to your friends and be happy, because there's going to be another time when you come back and you see again. All right, so I'll see you at the end of the rhyme.
It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to say goodbye. I had so much fun, and you had so much fun. We all had so much fun, and now we say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. See you again. Goodbye, goodbye. See you again. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to say goodbye. I had so much fun, and you had so much fun. We all had so much fun, and now we say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. See you again. Goodbye, goodbye. See you again. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to say goodbye. I had so much fun, and you had so much fun. We all had so much fun, and now we say goodbye. Goodbye. It's time to go home. See you. It's time to go again. Goodbye. It's time to go home. It's time to sing again. Goodbye. It's time to go home. See you. It's time to go again. Goodbye. It's time to go home. It's time to sing again.
Well done, everyone. It's time to say goodbye. I had fun, and I believe you had fun too. So I want to say thank you for making it today. Hope you come again when I come online. Please subscribe and inform your friends to join us in the next class. It is time to say bye-bye. Love you.